What's up, my bros and my mother foes? I don't know what I'm gonna do about this video. This is gonna be kind of complicated. Hopefully I can go about this in a way that everybody understands very easily and is not overwhelmed by runic magic. But I want to show you guys today not only where to find this guy to buy the runic spells, but I want to go over every runic spell that there is and each passive that he sells as well. So there are 4 runic spells that you can buy. You can see them in my hotbar now. There's Diz, which is the blue one, Egoth, which is the purple, Fel, which is the green one, and Shim, which is the orange one on top. So we'll go over those and what they do. None of them do anything unless you use them with another one. So it's all about combining them together for different effects. Now you can see the lantern above me is actually used by a combo. Anyway, we'll go over the combos in just a second. So I want to talk about where to find this guy. So I am in Berg in the Inmerstar Forest. You can get here straight from Terzanes. I'm not going to show you how to get here, but once you get here, pull up your map, you'll find a city named Berg. It's like the main city here in the forest, so you can't miss it. It's the only one with the city icon, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, navigate there. Once you get to Berg, pull up your map, and you will see the blue chamber right here. Next to the blue chamber is the sage trainer. This is the sage guy that will teach us our spells. He's just sitting over here, right in the open. It's hard to see, right in front of a little fountain. That thing is called the blue chamber. I don't know what it is yet. I haven't done anything in there yet. It's kind of weird. It's creepy. Anyway, the sage trainer. So this guy has all the goodies for us. He's got... Okay, so the cool thing about runic magic, anybody can spec into it. Anybody can spec into it without having to use a breakthrough point. You can buy all the runes for 50 apiece. So there's 4 runes. 200 silver gets you all 4 runes that you can use. Now the thing is, you're going to have to use these runes while holding a book in your offhand. So if you use two-handed stuff, like I guess a staff or anything two-handed, you guys know what's two-handed and what's not. You won't be able to do this because you'll have to hold that book. So when you do spec into it, you can actually pick a passive skill called the Internalized Lexicon. That means you don't have to hold the book to cast these spells. So if you want to do runic magic but you don't want to have to hold that stupid book all the time, then get this. Now it's right next to another one, so you have to get this or another one. The other one actually buffs those spells that you do when you do runic magic, but it's not worth it to me to have to hold a book, so I'm gonna go without the book. So anyway, each of these runes 50 apiece. Then we've got the breakthrough at 500, I want to say, which increases our maximum mana by 40. So that was pretty nice. That's a really nice, the well of mana. That's pretty nice. I'm actually spec'd into philosophy as well, so one of the passives I have over there, I think it's the breakthrough point over there, is to regenerate mana all the time, not just when you're sleepy. So both of these together is pretty cool. I'm actually spec'd into runic magic, philosophy, and being a shaman, so I can summon stuff as well. I'm fully spec'd into all of those. I will be spec'ing into everything else under the breakthrough points though, just to be able to play the game as different as I can, whenever I feel like it. Because sometimes I like doing archery stuff, sometimes I like doing more magic stuff. I just like testing builds out, testing sets, going after sets and stuff like that. So above the breakthrough point, we've got Arcane Syntax. Gain access to more advanced runic combos. So without this, we can only combine one rune with another rune one time. But after we buy this, it allows us to, after we combine a rune with another rune, we can do another certain combo to extend that effect. So right now, I have the rune out. I did the combo for this lantern that follows me around, this light floating above me. And with that out, I can do a combo that sends lightning charge flying through the sky at somebody. I can do that as many times as I want as long as I have that lamp out. Oh, the lamp just went away, so you see the lightning bolt didn't work. So now we're going to go over combos and talk about every single combo we can do with this. Now, it's not a whole lot. Like, I mean, I have a list up. You guys can find lists in the Steam forums. I know there's one on Wiki that's kind of usable. I mean, it's there. It's what I learned on. I'm pretty familiar with them now, so I'm kind of used to the combos, and I know what most of them are. But yeah, if you're doing runic magic, I would definitely like keep a list up for a little while until you are completely familiar with it, because it is confusing memorizing, like, what is it, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 possibilities. Yeah, there's 8 different things. There's 4 basics, and then there's 4 more after you get the skill to have more powerful effects. Oh, and real quick, before I do that, I want to show you guys the last skill that I did not choose.
How can I help you?
Which would be Runic Prefix. All runic spells are more powerful or have added effects. Alright, now on to the combos. We're going to start with Runic Protection. After Runic Protection, you can turn that into Runic Healing and heal yourself. I really wish it was an area of effect heal so I could heal teammates or something like that. I mean, I think that'd be sweet. I mean, honestly, there's no healing that I know of that you can do to other people, so I would love if that was like turned into an AoE type of thing. For friendlies only or something, I don't know. Anyway, so Runic Protection, it's going to be Dez and Egoth. Now, Dez is the blue one, Egoth is the purple one. So if you do those in that order, Dez and Egoth, I now have the buff Runic Protection. And we're going to look at the stats on that. It gives me physical resistance plus 15% and protection plus 2. So that's a decent thing to have. And if we do this combo after that, we'll do the Runic Healing. So that's Egoth and Dez. So at first it was Dez, Egoth. Now we just do that in reverse order. Egoth, Dez, and we'll heal ourselves. You can see I only have like a sliver of health missing, but when I do this, it will heal. I want to say this heals about a quarter of health every time I do it. And it does not cost very much mana at all to heal. So that's a really good thing to get your health back up if you are spec'd into runic magic. I would definitely do this combo. Keep that in mind. Alright, second combo I want to talk about is Runic Blade. Runic Blade. Now this, you can actually upgrade with another combo and turn it into a Great Runic Blade. So we're going to pull the Runic Blade out, look at its stats, and then check out the combo for the Great Runic Blade. So the Runic Blade combo is Shim plus Egoth. Shim is the orange one, Egoth is the purple one. So we're doing Shim, Egoth. Now you can see I have this sword holstered next to me, and I can also have an offhand. So if you did not choose to have the internalized lexicon, now would be a good time to, like, this is an ideal spell to use. So you can keep your book in the other hand and this sword in the other. But of course, if you want to upgrade it to the Great, the Great Runic Blade, it actually turns into two-handed and will unequip your book, so you won't be able to do any more magic until you equip your book again. So keep that in mind when turning it into the two-handed. If you don't have the internalized lexicon, that might be an issue. Alright, so the stats on this Runic Blade, it does 28 ethereal damage, 12 impact, and 1 attack speed. Okay, limited amount of time. Let's see how much time we have left. 130 seconds left. Okay, so it's about, say it's probably about maybe 2.5 minutes total. I think I've had it out for about 30 seconds already, so yeah, that makes sense. Alright, that's the Runic Blade. We know the stats on it, we know what it does. Now to turn that into the Great Runic Blade, we're going to do Shim plus Egoth. Again, it's the same one we just did, just do it again. Orange plus purple. That turns into the Great, which is a two-handed, 39 ethereal, 19 impact, 1 attack speed. It actually refreshes the time on it, so I think it was about 180 seconds. So maybe it is about 3 minutes you get these swords. So if your other one is about to run out, you can upgrade it the last second to this one, and it'll refresh the time. But it doesn't cost that much mana anyway, especially if you have like a magical set on. Especially if you're sleepy. Especially if you have the passive to regenerate mana anyway, and you're sleepy, it just regenerates like incredibly fast. So if you guys want to know any more about any of these skills that I'm referring to outside of the runic tree, I do videos on every class, where to find the trainers, and demonstrate as many skills as I can. Okay, so the third combo we're going to talk about is the Runic Lantern. That's the one I had a while ago that I was showing you. So that's going to be Foul plus Dez. That's green plus blue. Now this Runic Lantern lasts for a little bit. I guess we'll check out exactly how long that lasts. 200. Okay, so it's about 300 seconds. Magical light that does not occupy a hand can be combined with more runes. So what I would love to see with this is being able to do the flamethrower command with that, so I don't have to hold a lantern. That would be really cool if I could use this with my flamethrower spell to do flame stuff. I would love that, because what I've been doing is I've been rocking the horror bow, and I've been doing runic magic along with this, but I would love to go back to flame damage because I'm really spec'd into it, and this set offers a good amount of flame damage bonus as well as one of the passives that I have from the philosophy tree. But anyway, aside from all that, what weapon did I just have out? I forgot. Oh, I had the runic. Okay, no worries. I'll just keep the bow out. Okay, so with the Runic Lantern out, we can cast Runic Lightning. That's Foul plus Shim. So that's green plus orange. Remember to pull the lantern out in the first place, that's green plus blue. Now it's green plus orange. So this is the lightning blast, and it works really good. I do this a lot. This is one of the main runic magics that I'll use a lot. You can actually lock on to targets. So I know there's no enemies around here to demonstrate this on, but anything that takes extra elemental damage, especially lightning damage, this thing's gonna tear them up. And I mean, even the stuff that's like not particularly resistant to it or anything, it's gonna tear a lot of people up. So locking onto those is a good idea, because it kind of just flies wherever you're looking. So if you're actually in battle using that, I would make sure you're locked onto a target. All right, now the Runic Trap. The Runic Trap is really cool. It's kind of like the tripwires and stuff. It works the same way. When they step on it, you know, it'll explode and do a nice bit of damage to them. So the combo for the Runic Trap is Shim plus Foul. So that's orange plus green. And that throws a purple trap on the ground. So if they walk over that, boom, it explodes. It actually does an AoE, so if two of them walk over it or whatever at the same time, it'll get both of them. Now to explode that manually, like this guy's walking on it, and if he was an enemy, it would explode it. But if I wanted to explode it, like if they're just missing it and I still want to explode it, I can do that. Let's see, what the... Oh, it's Shim plus Shim. So it's orange as a manual explosion. I don't ever need to use this. There's just no point in it for me. Unless they're about to miss it and they're walking slowly. Like taking the time to do both of those runes. You know, that takes about 4 seconds, I'd say, to do both the runes back to back. And if somebody's like sprinting at you, you know, I don't know. You'd have to time it perfectly. I don't really ever use that one, but it's there. That's the last combo I wanted to show you guys. Now you know everything you need to know about runic magic. There might be, like I said, there's going to be other guides out there explaining runic magic, maybe even demonstrating it a little bit better than what I did. But I think the best thing you can do if you're trying to learn it is just to pull up a list so that you can have it there. Like when you get into battle, all you gotta just like look over, check the combo, and then do it real quick. You don't have to like type in a list and look at it right there and on the spot. I would keep that list ready if you're going into battle using runic magic. So anyway, dudes, like I said, hopefully you guys got something out of this video. I will be making other videos covering all of the trainers, all of the skills, as well as all of the sweet sets that are out there. And I'll catch you guys on the flip-flop.